Oh, hello. How's it? uh, it's been a while, since I've carried this camera and spoke to it. And yeah, I've been running a hell of a lot. I'm as fit as I ever was in my 20s, which is quite nice to feel that way. I started recording again because I want to try to document my attempt of a 3:30 marathon, or sub 3:30 marathon. Let's have a walk and breather. Sorry about the wind. I'm out in the country lane, fields, up on a ridge, and it gets quite breezy up here. So I do apologise for the wind. Oh, and I know my camera is not the greatest camera. The mic is horrible. You can hardly hear me. I might try to see if I can justify to buy another camera. But this is going to be me documenting my training for a sub 3:30 marathon. I think I got it in me. Scares me a bit. So how am I going to do that? Let me carry on plodding. Slowly. Well, I bought Jack Daniel's Running Formula, the 3rd edition book, probably about 5 months ago, because I was training for another marathon. I'm going to start training for another marathon. I thought, let me get myself a nice formula, a nice training plan, and that marathon got cancelled. So, this wind. I'll try again just now. I can't remember what I was saying just now. Anyway, I was doing this, try the Jack Daniel's book I was talking about, I think. Anyway, the program says 18 weeks training, but 18 weeks I think it's 18 weeks from this week to the marathon, which is in December. And sorry, the wind is ridiculous. Which is in December, and December something, I can't remember now. It's the Portsmouth Marathon, Coaster Marathon. Hopefully it'll be dryish and warm-ish for December in the UK. And training's going all right up to now. I've done a bit of running. I'm just trying to think, where do I start? I was doing the Methotone method about a year or so ago, and that which gave me a really fantastic base. Really made me nice and strong, felt good with my running and everything. And then I changed over to the 80-20 and started introducing some speed work and that, because I was keen to break my sub 20 5k. So I started doing a few speed works. I was doing 1k intervals, 800 meter intervals, 400 meter sprints. I was only doing that on like a Thursday, and then on a Sunday I do my last long runs where I throw in a few tempos and all that kind of stuff. And it was going well. Got my 5k down to 1907, which is quite something, and this wind doesn't want to stop. I'll talk louder. I got my 5k down to 1907 or 1906, I can't remember now. What's the second day? Anyway, so that was that 5k, and then I came across this Jack Daniel's book that I bought. Now I bought that because I was supposed to be doing the Abingdon half marathon in October, and I was going to use that book to train for it. And as I got the book, not even a week later, I got an email to say Abingdon marathon's cancelled because of lack of funds, which I understand 100%. And I thought, I'll train for a marathon no matter what. I'll just start training for one. So I picked the program for 18 weeks, based in between 90 and 113 kilometers, averaging a week, because I can run around about 100 kilometers a week. I know my legs can handle that kind of distance. And I started training with that book. So I did about a month of that. That was before I signed up for the Portsmouth Marathon. So I did about a month of the training program, which was I really enjoyed. It was quite nice because they used a VDOT system. I'll show you pictures of the whole thing, the VDOT system and the actual training program. It's quite nice because it's tailored to what speed you're going to run. Anyway, let's go back. So I started doing that for about a month and a bit. Then this half marathon turned up and I thought, oh, I'll go for this half marathon. And man, it was quite good. It was quite a hilly half marathon. When I say quite a hilly one, 2 very big hills, which I had to power walk towards the top because it's ridiculous. Anyway, but it was a fantastic run. I ran 1 hour 37 and 27 minutes, I think, which is about 10 seconds outside my PB for a half marathon, which I did about 5 months ago, and that was a flat race, which I was really chuffed with this last one. So I reckon I can get my half marathon time. It should be down to about a 1:35, maybe down closer to 1:30, which is a wow. Now I decided that last year I ran a marathon with a bunch of friends and that, and I ran at 4 hours 15 or 4 hours 17. I wish I'd taken note of these things. Anyway, it was 4 hours some change, I know that. Horrible conditions, pouring with rain and strong winds, pretty much like today. And so I ran a 4:15, but my goal was one day to run either a sub 3 or very close to a sub 3. And this is going to be the first step of it. I'm going to document myself trying to break a sub 3:30. I'll take it from there. So I'll take you along with it for the ride. All the aches and pains which I have. I got a few aches and pains. I got a funny calf pain that comes and goes, but it's never really worried my running. My back's a bit achy at the moment. I hurt it at work doing something silly, lifting something up, as you do. I got a funny right foot which flares up occasionally. I never get the name right, Norton's neuroma or something like that. The nerve between the toes and that flares up occasionally. I'll take a few days off and then I'll carry on again. So I'm full of aches and pains like you're supposed to. I'm testing these Saucony Endorphin Speeds, last year's ones. They were on a special, so I thought I've got to buy them. There was such a big hype about them. I thought I'd try them out. Yeah, I'm probably going to do, I'm thinking like probably 1 video a week of my week's kind of accumulation of the running. So majority of it's going to be easy runs, and Tuesdays and Wednesdays will probably be sticking in. Morning! Tuesdays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays I lie. It's one of those days, depends on how I feel. That will be my speed session days. And then also, obviously Sunday long run day. And that will show you how the program goes, and I'll try to take you along with it on some of the runs. This camera's a bit big and heavy, which I'm using. Sorry about the mic. That's an old camera and I know the mic plays up a bit, so the sound quality is not the greatest. And yeah, I've had a nice long walk, which I'm not used to walking nowadays. And let me carry on my run. Bye.